change
No,
the
it doesn't.
taste. Because most of us eat with our eyes and
How about
our
that?
smell and our taste. That's it. But first with our eyes. So if it looks like ground beef, guess what? We're going to eat it. And if nobody tells you, you'll still eat it.
Oh, I
My
just
daughter loves coming to Everlasting Life.
Mhm.
Um,
Which is where we are.
right. And when you come to Everlasting Life, you know that it's vegan. Oh.
Yes.
So and the foods, I even like. Now they have a different. They also have another restaurant called Evolve, and I'm gonna have to just give a little pitch out to Evolve. So I love Evolve. I've been an advocate of Everlasting Life since I was like 21
Tell us where it
when they
is.
were up on Georgia Avenue.
Mhm.
Now they're in Capitol Heights, Hampton Mall, old Hampton Mall. I don't think it's called
Mhm.
Hampton Mall anymore.
Mhm.
But right before down East Capitol until you get to the Beltway.
And what's the other one in
And
Tacoma Park?
Evolve is
Mhm.
in Tacoma Park,
Mhm.
right past the subway station. It is an elegant, quiet, small restaurant. A place where you take your mama, you take your lover, you take a special
So that's
occasion.
where somebody should have had their date instead of
It's a
coming
nice,
here.
it's a nice date place. And then on the weekends, I do think they have live entertainment. I've
Okay.
seen Ayana, no,
Ayana Van Zandt?
mm,
Brain
I
fart.
can't think. Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
brain
much.
fart.
Anyway, she's a famous singer here in D.C. But in fact, Dick Gregory's daughter.
Okay, now I don't know. I
I,
don't know.
I know her name and I can't
Ayana,
even.
Ayana,
Ayana.
Ayana.
Ayana,
Okay.
but it's
like
spelled with.
Ayana, like Alana Van Zandt. It's
Yeah,
kind of
but
the
it's
same
spelled with
thing.
an A.
Okay. Okay.
Ayana. And she is amazing.
All
So they
right.
have live entertainment on the weekends, and it's a quiet, small, and the food is different
Okay.
than Everlasting Life. It's a whole different menu, and it's not expensive, but I love it.
Okay. So there you have cuisine because you have your restaurant style, and here we have cafe
Cafe
style
style.
for lunch and carry out and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
your social event here, and there is more restaurant and quaint, more
Right.
quaint and more
And so then they
quiet.
also
So
have the taco place around the corner
okay.
in Tacoma Park, which is the bowl, veggie bowls, and things like that.
Okay.
Um, I am an advocate of this series of restaurants. For those people who don't know how to cook vegan or don't feel like they have the time to do it or in the process of learning how, because at one point they were given lessons, but that's another story. Let's get
Well, I'm
back.
here to tell you that this weekend it was so easy, and
Mm.
that's what I'm so excited about because with Wild Tree they give you your little your packages for your seasonings. All I had to do was go out and get okay, like for my salad. Oh wow! So okay, for my salad I had romaine lettuce, so I didn't get the stalks. I had it already chopped up, but I had sweet tomatoes. I had the variety, the colorful tomatoes, and then I had squash, zucchini, and stuff like that. So made the salad colorful because when I've taught classes before, the ladies have said they get bored with the salad. So I wanted to make the salad colorful. And then with the salad, I made my own dressing. So my own
Yeah, it
Italian
was
dressing
good.
with
You made it.
grapeseed
Yeah,
oil.
that was a great
Well,
season.
thank
I love.
you.
It was even
Thank
good for the
you.
bread.
Yes,
Dipping it.
that's what I originally said. Okay, I'd have it for dipping so we could do the tasting first. So I had three different oils. So I said we would do the tasting with the bread. But then I also made a dill dip.
Which was excellent.
And I
Oh
did not, and I found, and I was so surprised because we were like cream cheese, cream cheese. Oh, we know that's gonna be dairy. I found, uh, yes, a non-dairy cheese that I was able to stick with my vegan regimen even throughout the tasting. And then I was able to introduce it to some that were not vegan, but yet it was still so delightful to the palate.
yeah, they
You
enjoyed
know?
that meal, and you can't help it. Really, you just have to have an open mind to change. And the thing that's so great about vegan eating is that it's healthy for your body. It eliminates a whole lot of stuff that is produced by meat.
Yeah.
Remember now, the things that they're feeding these animals now, they were not feeding 100 years ago.
That is true.
You are exactly what you're eating. All the steroids and I was looking on Facebook a couple of months ago where they have they're now impacting cattle with a packet of stuff that they push into their system to make them bigger, to make them reproduce, right?
Muscular,
and all that
start
stuff
popping out.
So
with
now
muscles.
we look at our
Yeah.
children and we see
We
these
wonder why.
12-year-olds that have breasts, these 11-year-olds that are on boys that have facial hair. I mean, I'm not talking about little fuzz.
Yes, yes.
I was looking at one of my
But they're growing so
grandson's
fast.
friends. He had a full beard. He's only 15.
Wow, wow. But you know, Rosa, I want to say that
I ain't complaining. I'm not talking about nobody.
no,
Please forgive me. Lord.
no, I wasn't even going there. We're not trying to tell everybody that you have to be a vegan, but we do through our sessions. We always want to make sure that you know what you're eating. And you know what? I see my brother Corey watching. I don't know if he's still watching with us because he's always on that show cooking. And then you know I've been staying away, right? Because he always cooks. He carries us through his Facebook Live preparing his whole meal, and he does seafood. He's always, and one time seafood used to be my favorite. And he does so many different dishes with seafood, and he'll post it on Facebook, and he'll let us be in the kitchen with him while he's being gourmet chef and everything. And I'm like, ooh, and then my son is like, I was like, you better go over there with your uncle and learn how to cook and get some food, right? And he's like, tell him, save me a plate. I'm like, no, you need to be in the kitchen with him. But I will say, I have been learning how to substitute so many things that even my mac and cheese turned out great. You know what I mean? So for our menu, we had the tacos, the dill dip, the salad, and then we had a dessert that was even gluten free. We had muffins and had some cream cheese, the frosting on the top, and it was sweet. And who would have known that it was dairy free? So our whole menu. So look, we're going to be doing next month a freezer meal workshop, and we'll give you more information on that.
And
but
that's amazing. That's amazing because I do the freezer. That's what I do with my juicing.
Yeah.
I freeze my juices in ice trays. You know, I'll make a big batch. You're not going to use all that at one time.
At one time.
So I have 2 ice trays that I just got. I'm so excited. I'm so
Okay.
excited. They got tops on them.
Oh, okay. So then you won't get all that debris.
Yeah, you know, you won't get freezer burn.
Freezer burn, yeah.
And so, yeah, freezing a meal is an amazing thing to be prepared.
Yes. And that takes me back to diabetes, because we talk about diabetes and stress. And when you can prepare your meal, you know what's in your meal, so you've already gone out shopping for your planning, and you've planned and shopped for things that you know you can eat that are healthy. Then you can take it home and prep it and then freeze it. Part of the battle of eating right is already over. It's already over. So then you can go on with your busy day, and doing the freezer meal, we're actually going to go through making 10 meals in one day. 10 meals in one day. So any wife that is coming home from work, taking care of hubby, taking care of the kids, and she's got to get dinner prepared, all she's got to do is go to her freezer and pull it out and cook it, because it's already prepped.
We have to not forget that there are a lot of households where the men do the cooking.
Yes, I'm sorry, men, yes.
Let's not leave out those
you know what?
infamous
That is so
cooking.
true. Or even the wife that doesn't have the kids at home, right? Even the wife that doesn't have the kids at home. But hey, it's we're
so
taking
funny.
the stress out so that you can go to work. So now we can pack our gym bag in the mornings with us, right? And go to work, go to the gym, and then still get home in time to eat a decent meal in a timely manner. And pack your lunch for the next day. I tell you, removing the stress.
But it does take a mindset.
Yes, it does.
It does take a mindset to even do that. I remember when my daughter was a child, I used to spend one day a week pressing all her clothes for the week. One day a week cooking all the meals. Like at that time I was a meat eater, so I would cook like 2 or 3 different meats, make a pot of greens or mixed vegetables, make whatever kind of starch I was going to eat, and we would eat off of that. My sisters would come over to my house and ask what I cooked then. So it's just really so easy to prepare or be prepared for your week if you just do
I
it
still
in
do
one
half of
day.
that, and I don't have little ones anymore. Take some of it, but I still do my clothes for the week. And somebody's like, "Why do you do that?" And I'm like, "It's just so much easier,
It
guys.
is,
When
it
you
is.
plan it, it's just so much easier." So then look. I still don't know how I lose track of time when I'm getting dressed because it's not the clothes. It's me going around the house doing other things that I'm like, oh, then I have to cut it off. I have to cut it off.
Well, I was famous
But,
for one of those people that when I was working, because I no longer am working.
Let's give her a hand.
I'm
Let's give her a
retired.
hand. Yes.
My daughter said, "Mommy, are you going to ever work again?" I do not desire to ever work again outside my house. That's just my desire.
Amen.
And I desire to have that $3,000, $4,000 or more coming back into my house
Residual
and never
income.
leaving my house. That's my
Residual
desire.
income.
So I'm working on it.
All right.
I'm working on it.
As
But I
we
was going to say,
everything is in moderation.
right, what I was going to say is about planning.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes even though you plan, even though you have everything packed and ready to go, stuff still shows up in the
Life
morning.
happens.
It's like I'm up at
Life
4 o'clock in the
happens.
morning.
Yes.
I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. The only time that I really have to leave my house is on Monday to get to
That's it.
Tiffany. And
That's
there
it.
are still some days where time gets away from me.
And you know what? When I said earlier about purpose, did you all just hear what she said? She is truly walking in her purpose. Why else would she have to get up and get dressed to come somewhere where she's not being paid and to share a health message with
Thank
you?
Thank you. It's easy. I love it. I love it. It makes me really sad when something happens and I cannot show up. Same thing for teaching.
Yeah.
I don't care how much I planned and how prepared I was. When incidents happen and I couldn't go, I would be so disturbed,
Wow.
diseased in my spirit.
Yes. I
You
can't
living
tell
your
you.
purpose.
When life happens, it does. Watch your spirit too, because it does.
Yeah,
It does. It interrupts your whole flow. But I want to say, so for diabetes, we talked about fitness. We've talked about your meals. We've talked about becoming more stress less. Diabetes Awareness Month. We're taking it one step at a time. Which one can you incorporate first? I know my brother, he's already started working out. I see him on Facebook Live. When I was just saying the cooks, oh yeah, for his birthday, he hit a point and he made a change in his lifestyle.
Great.
Now, I don't know if he had a
Congratulations.
doctor's report to help him with that.
Whatever
He
it took.
made a change, yes. So he's been working out. So that was one thing. One thing at a time. Moderation.
Life is so strange and so fantastic at the same time that sometimes we forget that it takes us to change our experience.
Yeah.
Sitting there watching those, it's like your brother, he watches those shows, he makes a dish. So you watch the exercise class. Do you do an exercise? Even if you just spend 10, 15 minutes doing what they're doing in the space. I don't ever watch them because I don't like to sweat.
She does watch us, and you'd be surprised because she'll tell me what she's not going to do. That music gets you moving every
dancing is
time.
cool.
Hey, dancing. So
I also wanted to say that it's important for me I just feel the need and the desire to share what I know that can make a healthy change naturally. So when I read, and I have a lot of friends on Facebook, and on my main page, I hear these angst and anxiety